Welcome back to Shane's Hot Rods and Projects. It's early in the morning. Well, it's not real early in the morning, but got my cup of joe. Today, I plan on setting the heads on that thing. So I'm gonna set up. I did see a video on my last video y'all seen. I seen a video on Neo Mustang how to clean these with a battery and an old plug, which I do have an old plug, and some brake clean or carb clean, whatever you plan on using. And I think I'll do that. I ain't really worried about it right now because I got to get all the stuff rounded up to do it, but got a way to fix to get these cleaned out and free them up or see if they're bad, because that's, he showed, if it don't do it, you can bang on them. And here's something. Oh, that's the spacer. But I did go get the seals, but it don't come with the. There is on the last video y'all were talking about. There's a little filter right there. They make a tool to pull it out, or you can use a Neo. I think it was Neo that done it. No, it was somebody else. Used a screwdriver and a Phillips head wood screw or sheet metal screw. Screwed down in there that would fit in and pulled it out. And then put the new one in. You just push the new one back in. So I got to see if I can get them. But then again, I went on Amazon. I found a cheap set of used knockoffs, 19-pound EV1 fuel injectors. So got my head gaskets from LMR. They're motorsport performance parts. Got them, and I did get my headers. And I'll tell you what, these headers look pretty good. I like them. This is the passenger side header. They look good. Big, thick flanges. That's the main thing, because a good, thick flange, that's what holds up. That's where you keep getting them blowed header gaskets. So, all right. All right, this thing has been aggravating, but I don't want to take it loose because it's good and charged still. So, ooh, pretty little bottom end. Pretty little bottom end. Boy, I sure wish that was a 331. That'd be nice. I think I might do that later on. I don't really want to turn it into a race car, because that's what it would turn into. But anyway, we're gonna have to run some bolts down through the threads, make sure they're good and clean. And then we gotta get some thread sealant, because these bolts are open to the water jacket. They're not blind bolts. So anyway, we're gonna clean the surface. The first thing I need to do is clean up all the head bolts. I need to clean all the threads. See that? All that needs to be cleaned up. Like them. See how the little rust on them? It's where they're in the water jacket. So yeah, we got to take care of them. We want to make sure that we get this little area here clean too, because that seat there, we'll probably put a little oil lubrication on this part cylinder on this part. That way when you torque it down, it doesn't have no resistance. Take a little brake clean. Take a little brake clean, and I don't really want to spray directly on the surface, but I'm gonna spray it on the rag. Got my head gaskets here. Let's see. Got to figure out left and right, up and down. It's been a while since I put a head gasket on. Well, a big block. But I think these have a top and bottom. So up, right side up, right side down. So that was like that front. So that'd be the front. And I'm gonna say that goes up. Oh, look. Ooh, we got a little tweakage on the front. Let's see here. On the top or bottom. Goes front or bottom, either way. Goes either way. Yeah. See, that lines up, well, it's about the same. Back lines up better. Yeah. Oh my God, come on now. Woo. All right. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just going. Little tap on that dial pin. Just kind of helps seat it. May not have to do that, but it makes me feel better. So now, start putting bolts in it, but I'm gonna put a little oil around. Actually, I need to get all my stuff out. All right, remember we said 55 on the, you know what? Them things gonna have to be run down. That's gonna take a wee bit. That's gonna take a wee bit. Might have to use my regular ratchet on that just to get them down. All right, here we go. Make this a little faster. Oh, that's good. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna need my extension. Them bottom ones, I didn't like the way them bottom ones went in. Go to 70. It says 72, but let's go to 74. I know, yo, I know. But 72. Let's go to 73. We'll go there. 1 pound over. Never hurt. All right, so now we're going to take care of this right here. I didn't really need all this, but you know, I think I've learned something about don't put like axle grease on these seals. Just put motor oil. I'm probably the only one that's just now realizing that after the time of my life, but I used to put grease on them, but I think the grease is what hurts them. I don't know why, but I just have that feeling. So I'm just gonna put a little motor oil on it when I assemble it, my balancer. I'm not even gonna worry about it on here. So, and well, technically I wasn't replacing this one because David put this one in here. But since I got a new one, I'm gonna replace it anyway. And I have a new balancer, so I know that it doesn't have a wear ring, like say the crank or an old balancer would have.
This is a brand new balancer on this motor when I had it redone. So I'm gonna replace this. You know, just kind of pry it out. It's not just rocket scientist. You know, just don't bust your case, your timing cover, like a so. And it's probably still a good seal, but we got a brand new one right here. Brand new one, same thing. We got one up there. This one down here. And I'm just gonna turn it over and bang it. Maybe a block of wood, which is in the vise here. Let's see. Block of wood. Yeah, there we go. What we get? Like a dang glove. Like a glove. Like a glove. What y'all think? I like it. So now, time for some gasket sealer. I'm gonna wipe it down with some brake clean. And it had a one-piece seal, oil pan seal. So I left this in here because that mug was sealed up before. So all I'm gonna do, and luckily it broke perfect. So it's still on the oil pan rail, down on the bottom. See right here? It's still on the oil pan, and it's still good. So all I'm gonna do is glue it back on. You know, it comes with them little pieces in the kit. You know, the little oil pan pieces. Let's see here. Them little pieces right there that go on the edge of the oil pan, and then that oil pan piece. Well, we're not going to use that. We're going to use the old stuff. We're just going to glue the crap out of it with some of this. If this is any good, I might have to run to town and get a fresh tube. I like using the gray. This is the black. Black works good too, but I like using the gray, and I thought I had a tube of gray. I'll have to look around, see what I got. So, let's look at this gasket here. Oh, I need to wipe it down with some brake clean. I've done this one time, but it's been sitting for a little bit. It had a little bit of trash in it. Got like anyway. Alright. What we got here? What we got here is a failure to make it work. Alright. Since we had a few little pits around the thing here, I think we're good. I'm gonna put a little caulk down in these cracks here. I know we got some on the pan already, but I'm gonna put a little extra on here. All right, here we go. Let's hope it goes in there where I can want it. Let's just hope that it all seals up good. I don't need a hammer. Oh, come on now. It's there we go. There we go. Definitely loosed out plenty around the base, but that means he can smooth it out. After this, caulk is oozing out. That's what we want. Sometimes this can be a little boogers. We have two more little ones to put in, the 7/16 ones. Probably gonna need a stitch in because I can't get to it. Oh, maybe not. I really need to clean these water pump bolts up, don't you think? They're a little rusty. A little rusty. Alright, I got the water pump set up on there. The fun part. I'm gonna put a little bit of anise on, just for, you know, giggles. All right, this time well, hands took a little beating on that. All that stuff gets everywhere. Yeah. Turn into a tin man, ain't that the old saying? Time you touch the anesthesia, you turn into a tin man. Yeah. This thing will break them so. Huh. Well, dang it. Put it on one, and that wasn't enough. Alright. Just go with a bump and a snug. Bump and a snug, they say. Well, gotta take one out, Barney. Yeah, let's see if I don't protect that one. If I don't protect that one, she's gonna have some. She'll probably break on me next time around. If I don't get some anise on it. We don't want that. Between the forward intake bolts and the water pump bolts, they don't last long. They don't last long at all. Oh. I don't want to hit them too hard. Just a good soaking. Alright, I hit them with the impact, but I'm going to go back and just hand snug them. They're tight. They're definitely tight. Probably too tight. They'll probably break coming out next time. We don't want that. Alright, I don't know which one goes where. Alright, I think. I'm thinking. gonna have to go look at the Zephyr. Cause I don't remember. Don't remember. I'm thinking this one probably went there. That sticks out. It should go there. I know that don't go under there. I know that don't go under there. This one may go right there. That looks about right. We're gonna put a little anti-seize on it, even though probably don't need it. What in the crap? Gasket's probably got off a little bit, that's why. Probably all that is. And I'm missing a bolt down on the bottom. I'm missing a bolt here, but I'm thinking one of these goes down there. That goes up here. I'm thinking that. I don't know why that stud would be there. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to go look at the Zephyr. I'm gonna have to go look at the Zephyr. Okay, these are right. These are right. So them two studs go down there, and that one. Okay, I figured it out. The bolt that I put down here on the timing marker. Let's see, right here. I put a bolt in there with no stud. These two go into this timing marker, and that other one goes on the other side. And then all my bolts are right, except for I'm missing one here. Missing one here, I think. Shouldn't be, but I am. I gotta put some gloves on. All right, we're gonna need a half-inch for these. Inch depot. Half-inch depot. And hey, look at her. Well, no, it's not deep well, but I do need an extension. Remember them two bolts I put in the oil pan? Well, look at there. Oil pan. I bag stuff for a reason. Now I know. So them two bolts I put in down there on the bottom go right there into the block. Okay. And then this stud goes here. And we are good to go on all this stuff. Alrighty. But them oil pan bolts that I put in there got to come out. I put the wrong bolts in there. That's alright. It helped me do what I needed to do. Right there. Look there. Like a glove. Like a glove. Half-inch wrench. Snug-a-rugger. Snug-a-rug like a bug in the dug. There we go. Awesome. Bend over and do this again. 4 bolts, not 2. 4. Hey, see somebody sneaking in on us? He's incognito.
What you doing?
Well, I'm letting the world of YouTube watch me struggle with this timing cover. Yeah, that's probably hot, ain't it? You want to show everybody your outfit? Put it back on. Turn the camera on. Look at my photographer, my camera guy. He finally decided to show up on the job, but look what he's dressed as. What do you think about that? Is that your Halloween outfit? Just something you got. All right, let's go back to the boringness. My beautiful photographer work here. I put 2 bolts in the wrong spot. See, I do things for certain for purpose, for a reason, so I don't forget things. But then when it comes time to remember the things so I don't forget, I forget. Does that make sense? Probably not. But you know what? You got the gist of what I mean. So I put these 2 timing cover bolts. Were in the bag, timing cover. Then I had oil pan bolts. I put these 2 bolts. I had to put these 2 bolts in the oil pan, the timing cover bolts. So see, I done the correct thing, but I didn't follow my own directions.
You got some underwear?
That's my tidy whities. You gotta change them out every once in a while. You know what I mean? Turn them into rags. They come in handy because I had so many of them. They're really like, come in handy. Yeah. Yes, sir.
When's Oktoberfest?
The last weekend of the last Saturday of October. You going with me?
If I can.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. Trying to get this going. Trying to get this going so we can ride. It's gonna be a bunch. I think last year was 4,000 cars. Box bodies of all sorts. Can I scratch my head? Can I scratch my head? No, you scratch my head. Alrighty. Well, did I already put the bolt in there? I did. 2 more bolts. Then we'll call it a day. Let all this dry in.
I didn't know you were filming a video, or I would have filmed it for you.
I dropped all the push rods in. I took this. I like using this stuff. I put it on all the push rod tips and all the valve stem tips. So when I put my rocker arms on there, they'll have a little bit of lubrication and fire up. Now they're all roller, but you know,
I was just watching
still
it.
it helps. All right, I got the harmonic balancer on. I figured out where this bolt was at. It was still in the bracket, the AC bracket. So I think now we're gonna put the headers on. Put the push rods in, and yeah, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Got the fuel line bracket on. Got that on. Clicking away, a little at a time. So let's. Boy, them gonna look good on there. They's gonna look good on there. Comes with the gaskets. Comes with the hardware. I don't can't tell if it's stainless hardware or not. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be stainless hardware. So, no, we're gonna put this on. Good times. Good times.
We'll bring it out here now.
Alrighty, here comes the fun part. Putting the headers on with the exhaust. Oh my lord, really? I can't get it on, y'all. Alright. There's one thing about it. The headers are gonna look good. But they're being the typical header. Even though they are 3/8 bolts, they're gonna be a booger to get in. So, anyway. Alright, I've saved y'all the headaches and heartaches and choice words putting them headers on. They look good though. I like them. Passenger side looks good. I like the way they fit, and I went on and got the rocker arms cleaned up and ready to go on. But it's Sunday evening. It's getting close to my bedtime. Early day tomorrow. So catch y'all on the next clip. Alright, well we got the rocker arms on. I just saved y'all the, you just bolt them down. Ain't nothing special about them. But what we did get, I told y'all I was gonna get a GT40 intake. Here it is. I took it to my engine guy yesterday. He vatted it for me, cleaned it up. Now we're gonna paint it. I'm gonna cut this little ear off because I don't need it. And there's that. I went on and painted the valve covers. I wasn't gonna paint them, but I hit them with brake cleaning and yeah, they come apart. So it started messing up the paint. So there we go, we got that done. All right, I'm saving y'all most of the headache because there's plenty of videos on how to put this intake on, but I didn't watch a video. So as I assembled everything, I've had it all together. There's my intake. I've had it all together. Now I've decided to tap and drill these two here. I've already tapped and drilled one other one right here. I had all this on at one time, but now I didn't like it, the vacuum setup. So now I've got it rerouted and redone. And I forgot to drill this hole. You can drill this hole with the intake on with one of these shop vacs. Okay, take this bad boy, turn it on while you're sucking. You'll actually put your finger on there and feel it pulling vacuum. It will suck the shavings, which most of the shavings until you get to the bottom of the hole will be out here on the intake. I didn't film it because I didn't think about it, but I hadn't seen no videos with someone doing this on the vehicle. So you can drill this out. It's a 7/64 drill bit, a 3/8 tap. I'll show you when I get done. I'm gonna put thread lock on this on the sensor. When I get done, here's the sensor. That thing was corroded up. I've cleaned it up a little bit, but that will go right there when I get done. So, yeah. That's what you get for not paying attention. Just like the bag of bolts. Remember, I didn't pay attention. Well, you live and learn. Hey, even at my age, I still learn on these old cars because some of this stuff I've never done. I've never done a GT40 Explorer swap. Now I have, but that sensor. Now I've noticed some of them year models. I guess the later year models. I don't know. I haven't got that far. Mine don't have it, but some years do have it. This is a EGR. It doesn't have the EGR bottom hole. And
the intake is split. So I think this is an early 97 model that didn't have the EGR or whatever. I don't know. Haven't got into that. But anyway, you can drill and tap that hole on the motor as long as you got a good shop vac and take it slow and easy. All right, I'll show you when I get done with it. All right, we finally got it running. I didn't get the exhaust hooked up because I got to buy new bolts, but I was anxious to hear it run. So there we are. B-cams, GT40 heads, new headers, GT40 intake off of Mountaineer. Actually, I think all the stuff come off of Mountaineer. It actually running better than I thought it was. I thought we was gonna have surge issues and all that, but it actually sounds pretty good. I like it. I like it. My wife revving it up. Trying to put water in now. You know, these things are prone for water pockets, air pockets. I like this thing here, it works good. Just let it run, let it get, it ain't even got hot yet. Fan flowing right. I like it. You like it?